up, my britches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and new makeup releases is back, baby. I haven't done one of these in a year. I used to do these every single week, so I'm like, okay, I'm coming back. Okay, guys, we're back. Did you miss me? So tonight we're going to go through all the new makeup releases. I'm going to do my makeup, and I'm going to try to go live again tomorrow. Or maybe film. You might see a video from me tomorrow featuring my products that are going to come with me in 2025 since we're a little late to the game. But guys, there was a TikTok ban and I'm like, we can't put our eggs all in one basket anymore. We got to divvy it up. I got to show my YouTube some love, and I see that all you britches are coming back. How's everybody doing tonight? If you're watching the playback, I would recommend watch at like 1.5, 2 times speed. We like to ramble. We like to chit chat. As you guys all know by now, I used to do these videos all the time, but these were inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I know she still does them too. I know there's still a community playlist. I have that all down below. I've got the not TikTok. I got all the Instagram accounts linked down below that I use. I need to update it though, because I think that there's some new ones that I pulled in for this week. So I'll be updating the description box. But guys, let me give you a friendly reminder because it's been a while since I've been here. And I've done a couple videos here and there, but I feel like people aren't seeing my shit. So I would recommend maybe like unsubscribe, then resubscribe, or turn off your notifications and then turn them back on. That way you're notified when I go live. Because you guys know, I just like to randomly sit down and do my makeup. So there's that. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys are happy to see me because I'm happy to see all you guys coming in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? You already know this by now. All aboard the Hot Mess Express, everybody. Oh, I see we got some newbies from TikTok. Yes, I see all you guys, all your familiar faces. Let's go, britches. How's everybody doing? Happy hump day. I almost forgot what day it is. Hi, Candy. Hi, Leah. Oh my God, I remember all you guys. How is everyone? What's good? What's poppin'? Tell me all the things. I feel so out of touch with everybody. Hi, Stephanie. Oh my God, so fun. Marianne, hi Wendy. Guys, I've been around just on other platforms. Hi Deidre. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys are still here. Oh, I love that for us. So, guys, don't forget while we're in this video, if you guys like it, don't like it, thumbs it up, thumbs it down, that's cool too. Don't fucking judge my nails. It's fine. We're gonna jump right into it. So first things first, I'm the realist. Besides that, let's talk about some blushes because, wow, lots of blushes. If you guys have any new releases you guys want to talk about, because I haven't done one of these in so long, I just kind of started where I felt was relevant to what people were talking about. So naturally, the YSL blushes was at the top of my list because I feel like this is the launch that I'm hearing everybody talking about and everybody raving about. What do we think of these blushes? These are the new Make Me Blush 24-hour buildable powder blush. They're a fucking blush, okay? The shades look somewhat unique. Like, I feel like the deepest shade is pretty unique. And then all the other shades, I feel like we've seen shades like these before. I need to see these in store, though. Tara asked did I get a lucky bag this year. I did not. I've been trying to be a good girl, not buying a ton of makeup lately because finances have been really challenging the past few months. Like, we've had some of the worst months in business that we've ever had, like, since starting. And I was like, okay, I need to cut back. And makeup is literally the first thing that it's like, it's not a necessity, so I could easily cut back on that. So I haven't been really buying anything, but things are definitely starting to improve as far as workload and stuff like that. Because if you guys didn't know, I am self-employed and my husband is also self-employed. We work for ourselves. So with the economy in the trash, naturally our businesses haven't been doing that great, but it's temporary. We'll get through it. Let me see what you guys are saying. So there's 7 shades. You've got a warm terracotta matte, a pink raspberry matte, a cool vibrant pink matte, a cool baby pink satin, iconic dusty pink satin, peachy pink satin, deep plum satin. So I feel like the most unique out of all of these is honestly like the deep plum satin because we really don't see plums that often, I don't feel. So I was interested in this. Do I think that I'm going to run out and buy one? Probably. Probably. Or I might wait until a Sephora sale. Like, this is a formula I definitely want to try, especially since I'm seeing a lot of people really enjoying this. Like, it's already several people that I follow, their favorite formula, like, of 2025 already. I'm like, yo, chill. Like, the year just fucking started. Calm your titties. But that makes me excited. And I just don't know what shade that I want to get. Are these in store yet? I feel like I've seen them in store, but probably in bigger cities. Let me know if you guys have tried them, though, because I feel like I need one. I bought 3 of the set, and one Steph said, so what do you think? I mean, if you bought 3, I'm sure you love them, right? I feel like that would be the formula that I would want, would be the satin. I don't know. I'm not really like a matte blush bitch. So I feel like if I were to get any, I think the one I was looking at was Nude Lavier, or no, maybe it was Restless Rose. There was 2 I was between getting. And I actually think Spiceberry, which is the deepest one, I think that one actually sold out on Sephora. So these are already available on Sephora. I will link everything down below for you guys after if you'd like. Yeah, I'm interested, definitely. It's just I've been trying to be a little bit more selective with my purchases lately. But I have a feeling there's going to be some makeup in my future. Because it's been a while since I've really, like, bought some shit. Like, probably the last Sephora sale, maybe. Okay, we're just going to stick with blush, I guess, because I actually saw this one coming because I went in Ulta. What day was it? It was like a week ago. When I got my nails done, I went to Ulta, and I saw the display for this, but there were no blushes. So these are the new Face Bond Light or Long-Lasting Powder Blush Suedes from Urban Decay. I really like Urban Decay for certain products. I don't know if a blush is going to make me, like, lose my shit. The YSL ones are definitely more appealing for me because you guys know I love me some bougie-ass packaging. And I just feel like the YSL ones are going to be a good formula. But I feel like these will be too. So these are $24. I believe that they're already available. Yes, January 17th. So they're already available online at Sephora and I believe Ulta as well. So you've got a deep tangerine, a vivid lilac, a baby pink, a warm coral, nude apricot, brick terracotta. That has me written all over it. I love terracotta blushes so fucking much. Ugh, that, like, if I see terracotta in a blush, I immediately want it. And then a mauve nude pink. So I'm not mad at the price point because I'm sure these are going to be a decent size, but is this a formula that I'm going to, like, run out and buy? Probably not. It's a long-lasting blush with a suede soft feel, a blurred matte finish, and waterproof, sweat-proof, fade-resistant, oil-in-powder formula that delivers up to 24 hours of rich color. I would love somebody to test that because I call bullshit. Why do I think that's a crock? I could be wrong, but that is my initial... I don't know. For me, this is at least how products tend to work on me, is blush is always the first thing to go. So, I don't know. Those are some bold-ass claims. And if it's a powder, like, do we really think it's going to be, like, 24-hour waterproof, sweat-proof, all that shit? Like, it makes me curious, though, right? Like, when you see all those claims, doesn't it just make you want to try it? I don't know. I'm curious about it. I would maybe go swatch them in store and then maybe get one just to try it. But since it's a matte, that's where I'm like, I don't like, it's not that I don't like matte blushes, but I definitely prefer like a satin or a somewhat of a sheen when it comes to blushes. That's just my preference. That's what I like. Now we're going to finally get off of blushes and talk about one of my favorite fragrance houses. So you guys probably seen this and we're like, okay, we've seen Angel Share before, which if you've never smelled Angel Share, it's fucking magnificent. So this is brand new from Kilian. This is the Angel Share. I think it's Paradis Eau de Extrait. I don't know how you pronounce this shit. This is what caught my attention, is the notes are different. So this is just a different style, but it's in the Angel Share family. That's at least what I'm picking up from what they're putting down. So it says it's inspired by the finest aged oak barrel cognac, which if you didn't know, Kilian, that's who makes, you know, Hennessy. Same. Let's see. Captures the I think it's Mason's Incomparable, Savior Fair, and founder Killian Hennessy's Legacy. Let's skip to the notes because you guys don't care about that. Okay, this is $385. So I really want to smell this. Am I going to blind buy this for $385? Absolutely not. I can almost guarantee that this will be an incredible fragrance just because, one, I love Angel Share. But the notes, you got the top notes, raspberry liqueur, cognac heart, Bulgarian rose oil, Orper, Bulgarian rose oil, Orper, I think is how you pronounce it. Tonka bean, oak moss, absolute base, praline accord, oak and sandalwood. I don't know. I would have to compare the notes side by side, but the raspberry is what is so intriguing to me. Yes, I just seen Caitlin said favorite winter fragrance. I get so many compliments on Angel Share whenever I wear it, and this I wear strictly in fall winter. It's a very, I'm going to say it's a very boozy smell, but it smells so good. Like it's, I don't know, I think boozy is the best word for it. Like it's very boozy forward, but it's also very sexy. Like it just smells like you've got money. And I love that shit. Like it smells expensive. It's very warm smelling, at least that's how I like to describe, like, when something smells like cozy. Does that make sense when I say like it smells warm? I don't know. In my brain, that's what I go for in the fall winter months. Like I want these warm smelling fragrances. And Killian, I swear, like every fragrance that they do, it just hits so fucking hard and I love it. I love Killian. I love Angel Share. So naturally, I want to try this. I would love this to come in a smaller size. That way I could at least smell it. Oh, they're spectacular. Jessica said I missed the Becca blushes. Smashbox fucks... Wow, if I could talk, that'd be great. Smashbox fucked that up so hard. Why would they take over just the highlighter formula of Becca? Like, let's have the conversation real quick. Why would they do that? Like, yes, the formula for the highlighters from Becca was spectacular. But you can't tell me that the blush formula wasn't better. Like, why didn't they take that formula too? I would love if they would bring that to us. That'd be wonderful. Rich women in the fur coat vibes. 100%. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Like, it just smells rich. I love it. I feel like the darkest shades of blush are pulling... Hold on. I feel like the darkest shades of blush are pulling me in the most with brands this go around. I think so too. And I think it's mainly because of the time of the year that I'm in. Like right now it's freezing cold. And this would be the time of the year that I would go with the deeper blushes. But I do also love me like a pink blush. The only shade of blush that I don't really love for myself is like a peachy tone blush. I don't know why. I just don't feel like it goes with my vibe. I don't know. I think I'll take like a peach, or I'll take a pink or a terracotta or even like a brickish color. But if I put peach on, I'm just like, I don't know. Oh my God, Jessica, Becca Songbird, literally the best. Oh, so see, we need to start a petition. Let's get sidetracked for a second. Can we start a petition for Smashbox to bring back the Becca blushes? How fucking sick would that be? I bet you they would sell out instantly because everybody loved them. Am I right or am I right? Because spectacular. Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now. Okay, we're into that fragrance. But I'm not into it enough to spend $385 on it. Okay. Charlotte Tilbury. Can I just say, for everybody, it's about fucking time. Because how long have we been asking Charlotte Tilbury to expand the shade range on these Hollywood contour ones? Fantastic formula. Love it. I'm actually out of the shade. I think I usually use like fair medium. But I do think I could go a step deeper. But I know a lot of people are very excited that she finally expanded the shade range on these. Let's see. And citrus, chiller, kiwi. What did I miss? I feel like I missed what you said before because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. So, if you guys didn't know, the easy to use, super flattering cream contour one that creates sculpted cheekbones $42. So this is definitely a very spency product, especially for the little amount that you get, but it's one of those where I'm like, I don't even fucking care because it really is that bitch. Like, this is such a good product. Is it as good as my contour stick from Westman Atelier? I wouldn't go that far, but it is a really great formula. I just like other ones a little bit better, but this is one that I used to just always like to keep in my collection because I do really enjoy it. It's almost like one of those products that every time I go back to it, I'm like, why did I stop using this? It's great. I'm glad to see that they finally expanded the shade ranges. They're already available. We love that. Thank you, Charlotte Tilbury, for finally doing what you should have did a long time ago. Let's just say what that is. Okay, now we have Guerlain, right? New Pearly Finish. Kiss Kiss Be Glow lip balms. Okay, I don't get super jazzed about a fucking lip balm because, one, it's Guerlain, so we know it's going to be expensive. I have no doubt, though, that the packaging is going to be so extra and probably so beautiful. So if I were to see this in person, I would probably buy one, and especially, like, the second one up, or I would buy something like this for probably, like, spring, summer, and get, like, the hot pink or that orangey tone. But, I don't know, I just don't wear lip balms that often, so for me, I'm just like, it's cool. I have a feeling they already make these and it's just a shade expansion. So I'm like, okay, cool. Glad to see that you're expanding, but they're $40 each. What does it say? Creamy melting texture glides onto the lips, long lasting comfort. It's a lip balm. It's just a bougie ass lip balm. Like I said, if I were to see this in person, I'd probably be way more inclined to buy it because I could easily be sold by packaging, like without question. If it is a product that I'm like, I'm usually not into it, but it's got really nice packaging, yeah, I can fucks with that. So, because I don't expect to see this, I could easily just write it off. And I also have, like, the Prada ones, which the Prada one is great. It's just a matter of, realistically, is it something that I'm going to use all the time? Not really. Oh, let's see. Pass for me because I'm over the balms and clicky pens. I love hearing your guys' opinion on these products, especially when you guys are like, nope, pass, trash. I do really like the aesthetic. I think this is nice, especially gearing up for, you know, like the spring, summer months. We like that. But yeah, I agree. Like, I barely wear lip balm. I'm always wearing like I wear my lipsticks. I wear my lip gloss. I wear my, what do you call it? This is what it is. When I'm wearing a balm or something like that, it's not something that I would reach for something bougie because it's like, okay, so now I'm a gym girly, right, guys? I'm back at the gym. How many times have you heard me say that? But I've been doing really well at the gym. That's really the only time that I wear a balm. And the one that I've been really enjoying for the gym is the Ole Henriksen one. So I'm like, okay, the likeliness of me reaching for, like, something with that kind of packaging and stuff, like, I would prefer that as a lipstick. That's just me. So that one I'm gonna most likely pass on. It's like a 99% chance that I'm gonna pass on it. But let's look at Touchland. So I was never a Touchland bitch, okay? Until I saw on TikTok that somebody was raving about, is it called rainwater? There's one specific one. Somebody was talking about how if you love Disney, if you love Avatar, like if you love the ride Flight of Passage, you need to smell rainwater. So I was like, okay. Sephora sale came up the last time. I bought 2. And I fucking love the way that it smells. But, like, that's all that I feel like I need. I like to have one in my car, and then I keep one in my purse. I think these are just bigger, maybe? I don't know. Power Essence All Over. Oh, so they're body and hair fragrance mists. This would not be a brand that I would go for like, hair and body mist. I don't know why. They give me, like, I don't know, I feel like hand sanitizer would be, like, pretty much it. If I'm going for, like, a body spray, I feel like I would go for, like, Bath & Body Works. Or, honestly, Fleur. I feel like Fleur is killing it with the whole, like, fragrance mist shit. So you've got Lush Tropical, which is juicy and vibrant. Vanilla Velvet, which is silky and smooth, which I feel like that's the one that's going to be the most popular probably, because who doesn't love vanilla? Everybody does. But I promise you, if you love vanilla, Little side note, sneak peek at probably my next video. If you guys love a vanilla fragrance, this is the one right here. The fact that I am like, hold on, Touchland, you're gonna wait. The fact that I've used this much of this vanilla fragrance, this is House of Marseille. This vanilla fragrance is spectacular. One of my absolute favorite vanillas I've ever smelled because it's so unique. Like, it's got a hint of lime in it. Oh, it's so good. And I have a discount code with House of Marseille. Shameless plug. But if I'm going for vanilla, that's the one. Or even like Kayali. I really like the Kayali vanilla. But that one is my favorite. Anyways, back to Touchland. Cashmere Woods. We've got Rich Pistachio. I don't know, like, I'm curious to smell these. Golden Amber, Sparkling Bergamot, Mango Mojo. Available February 3rd. They're $20 a piece. Like, I'm not mad at it. I just feel like I'm going to think of hand sanitizer, though, whenever I see this. Caitlin, love Touchland and Rainwater is my fave. Yes. Bougie for foundation. Hi, Nancy. Pass and a bomb. Yeah, I agree. All right, so Touchland, I'm like, I'll keep an eye on you. Like, if they're in Sephora, like, I might gander a sniff. We'll see. Okay, now we got ColourPop, which I feel like ColourPop has been on a roll with new releases. I think they've sent me two. I really like what they're doing now. So they used to just send, like, entire collections. For a creator, it makes me very overwhelmed, especially since, like, I'm not a huge lover of ColourPop, okay? So, like, when they're sending me collection after collection after collection, I'm like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Like, I would even email them, like, opt out. Because sometimes brands will email, like, if you want to receive a collection or not. So sometimes I would just get some randomly. This would be a collection I'd be like, yeah, I would like to receive this one. But I don't know, like, with ColourPop, like, I want to love everything, and I think there is such a place for them in the industry. It's just not necessarily what tickles my fancy, just because they're so inconsistent. Like, consistency is very important for me. You guys know this by now. Like, I love my luxury shit, okay? You guys know that I love some high-end packaging, some really unique formulas. Like, that's just what I look for when I'm purchasing product, when I'm talking about products. So I never really get that. Like, I'll get the occasional, like, I love this from ColourPop, but I feel like more times than not, it's inconsistent. And I'm just like, I wish that they would chill the fuck out and focus on one product and just make it a banger. You know what I'm saying? But, like, this color story, I'm like, that's a super cute color story. I would love to see that from Unearthly Cosmetics. I would love to see that color story from probably every other brand but ColourPop, because I'm like, I know that there's going to be shades that I don't like. I know that there's going to be formulas that I don't like, because it happens with every single collection. So it's like, I know this stuff by now. So the fact that I don't get all their collections, I'm like, thank you. And I do really like that they're starting to send, like, more curated collections. So, like, when they just launched their lip balms, I was going to cover that, but they launched, I think, like, 2 weeks ago. They're, like we always say, like, the fast fashion of makeup. They're always coming out with something new, so it's really overwhelming. But yeah, I believe that Color Story, I think the same. Nancy said Color Story is great. I think so too. Even the cream blushes, beautiful. The lipsticks look beautiful, but I know they're not going to last on my lips because they never do. So I think that there is such a place and a purpose for ColourPop, but there's just not that. It's just not for me. And I think that's where I should probably just remove myself off of their PR list, honestly, because I love having the ability to remove, like, or the ability to review their products, but I'm like, I feel like I'm taking away an opportunity from somebody as well that would appreciate it more than I would, you know? Looks like a lot of my Pat McGrath colors. I don't know if I necessarily see Pat McGrath. Like, I think, like, the rosy tones, yes. But, like, when I look at that color story, I don't think of Pat McGrath. But I could see where, like, the rose type stuff, yeah, I could totally see that. Anyways, let me tell you what the fuck this is. So this is the Shadow of Secrets collection. Let me take a sip. Inspired by dark romance, fantasy, Fairy Lore. I don't know what that means. A Shadow of Secrets. So you got the eyeshadow palette for $23. And this is always my complaint or my gripe. Is these palettes aren't... Remember when these palettes were like $16? These palettes aren't cheap anymore. And I would rather take that $23 and put it towards an Unearthly palette or something. Like, yes, I know the price point is not remotely the same, but even like you can get other palettes that are like $40. So it's like you're paying half of the amount. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like the prices don't match anymore. Like, I was more excited about this when they had a lower price point. Am I sick? No, I don't know, I'm like nasally, I guess. Maybe I'm sick. I don't feel sick, but sometimes like when I put makeup and stuff on, I get like stuffy and stuff. Anyways, the eyeshadow palette is $23. The Juicy Plumping Gloss Balms are $10. The Crush Lip and Cheek Balms are $10. The Luxe Lipstick and Lippy Pencil Kit is $16. The Slow Burn Luxe Lipstick and Lippy Pencil Kit, okay, also $16. It's literally the same thing. And then the Kiss of Darkness Kit, which is $18, which is a lip scrub and a lip mask and a decadent chocolate-covered strawberry flavor. That sounds spectacular. But, again, for me, it's just like, I feel like the price... I don't know. For me, it's 15 to 25-year-old max. Yeah, I feel like this is great for, like, my stepdaughter. Like, she's younger than 15, but, like, these young kids, they're into makeup now. So, like, whenever I'm buying Jocelyn makeup, or, like, if I get collections from ColourPop that I don't use, I immediately give them to her, because I feel like they're very suitable and very, like, the quality is good enough for it to be, like, how do I want to explain this? Like, I would always tell you guys before, like, you know how you get that cheap, like, when you buy that cheap makeup, like, it's actually cheap? It's a little bit more elevated, but you're definitely getting a way better quality for the little bit more money. Because even, like, cheap makeup isn't even cheap anymore. At least it doesn't seem like it to me. I feel like this is a great brand, like, for teens. So, I'm obviously not a teen. So that's where I'm like, I don't know, like occasionally they'll get my attention and occasionally I'll find a banger. But I feel like more times than not, I'm being very critical about ColourPop. And I just think I'm at the point where I'm like, it's just overall not for me, and that's okay. I just need to stop trying to love it so much, I think. Okay, next, I feel like this is probably the most popular new makeup release right now. This just launched today on the Sephora app. Again, I will link this down below. By the way, guys, I see that there's 50 people watching and only 28 thumbs ups. Get your shit together. Okay, so REM Beauty launched new Soft Pinch Liquid Contours. These just launched today on the Sephora app. What do we think about this? What do we think? Because I feel like I'm seeing very mixed opinions. And I want to know your guys' opinion before I say mine. So there's 7 new shades, $28 a piece. You've got a fair cool taupe, a light cool brown, medium cool taupe, a medium brown, medium deep cool brown, deep neutral brown, and a deep cool brown. That's really all that we got. It's just a liquid contour. That's, I don't know. Like, I see these little pictures of gift sets on the bottom. I don't know if they're launching gift sets. I don't know what that means. I'm not mad at it, but I don't think this is going to be something that I'm going to love. And this is why I say this. Because I know the blushes get so much hype from REM Beauty. I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. I don't know. I think they're fine, but I think they're way too pigmented for what I personally like. Like, the soft pinch blushes kind of scare the fuck out of me because you can so easily go overboard. So I have obviously learned to not apply so much. Like, if you buy one of these, it's going to last you your whole fucking life. So this is another brand I think is great for, like, the teens. I would say, like, the same age, like 15 to 25, even plus. Like, everybody loves REM Beauty, right? So I'm not mad at this. I think it fits really well in their lineup. It's just a matter of, I just really don't think that I'm going to like this. I'm curious enough to try it. Like, if I see it in store and I think a shade is going to work really nicely for me, I would buy one. I would love to see these launch in mini sizes because I have just the expectation of expect what you get out of the blush. And that's probably what you're going to get since, like, the name is the same, the applicator is the same. Like, everything about it is the same. So I'm just speculating that it's probably going to be very pigmented. And I'm like, ugh. For a contour, I don't want it to be super pigmented. But I also like that more so because I usually underpaint my contour. So, like, as you guys saw me apply today, like, I always put my contour underneath my foundation. So, I don't know, like, I think when I see this in store, I'm gonna be inclined to buy it because I think the shades are fantastic. Like, for what they offer, very inclusive. I do like the range itself. I like the packaging. Like, I like everything about it. I like the price point. I'm just kind of scared to try it. But I agree. I think the highlighter formula is fantastic. So it's just the pigmentation that really freaks me out. Leah says, I don't use contour. I have enough hollows for 3. I love that for you. Yeah, I do contour because I want to snatch my round looking face. But yeah, like, if I see that in store, I'm gonna end up getting it. I already know. I know myself enough where I'm like, I've even contemplated ordering it because I'm like, I know this is gonna be a popular product. Like, I know everybody's talking about it, so the content creator in me is like, yeah, you should probably get that. Okay, now we have Ariana Grande Cherry Eclipse fragrance. Immediately no for me. And I don't know, like, there's something about Ariana fragrances that I'm like, what in the tween is happening here? Like, I immediately, whenever I smell like cloud, I just think of my stepdaughter and all of her friends. I'm like, I hate it. I hate the smell. It's to me, it's a very youthful set. And I think that is most likely what this is. I'm not usually like a cherry fragrance girly either. I don't know. I don't know. What are the notes? Let's see. Cherry Jubilee or Jubilee, however you say that. Sugared honeysuckle, jasmine absolute, marshmallow meringue, amber warm musk. So to me, like, all of her fragrances from what I've smelled are always very sweet, very like fruity floral, and like a very specific time of the year I like that. I don't know, like I said, these just remind me of like teenagers, and that's not at all my vibe. Like, I like very, especially for this time of year, like, absolutely not. Spring, summer, I like the more fruity florals, but this is very young for me. I like more like mature, more like, I don't even know how to explain the types of fragrances that I like. I think mature is just the easiest way to explain it. But I'm sure this is going to be a fan favorite for the tweens out there. Yeah, candy scented. I usually don't fuck with that either. Like, I can go with like candy scented candles, but not fragrances. Like, I don't know. To me, this is another thing. Like, since going to the gym, there is nothing worse than when somebody comes to the gym wearing something like super fruity and florally. I'm just like, oh my God. It just masks the whole area, and I'm like, I don't ever want to be that person. I don't know. I think it's just my taste for fragrance is just completely different than what something like that is. But I could be pleasantly surprised. Like, if I seen it in store, I would smell it. But just judging off of all of her fragrances and then just the notes, I'm assuming it's going to be something very similar to what she already offers. So, yeah, that's going to be a pass for me. But I could see myself buying that for my 12-year-old stepdaughter because, you know, they lose their whole shit when celebrities come out with things now. Okay, so now we have MAC. Now, I was talking about MAC quite a bit on TikTok because I felt like they were at the point where it's like, okay, MAC is back. Since they've got a lot of momentum behind them since they launched their new lipsticks, which aren't actually new, but people are still losing their shit about it. I feel like what I kept saying was I feel like their next move is really important for their brand. And I feel like this was not the move. Like, this was not the redemption that I thought would be good for MAC. Like, I look at this collection, I'm like, first of all, I love boring. I love neutral makeup. I love that shit. This is too boring for even me. And I don't know. I just feel like with all that momentum, it had so much potential. Like, they need to bring back, like, the super cute packaging that they used to do all the time. Like, if they're gonna start doing this, like, MAC is back shit or, like, relaunching shit that they've already done, first of all, they need to make it so it's the same as what it was before. Like, let me talk about this collection first. So this is the Future collection, Spring 2025. I look at this and I think of REM. Like, I feel like this should be an Ariana Grande collaboration. Because she, you know how she is, she likes that futuristic shit, right? So you've got a glass lipstick, silky matte lipstick, Tender Talk lip balm, 3 pencils. Like, this is nothing exciting. 2 skin finish cream blush, eyeshadow palette, stack mascara, fix and stay over. To me, this is nothing exciting. Like, this is boring as fuck. But if you aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, they recently just relaunched a bunch of their original lipsticks, and everybody lost their shit. And I don't understand it. Like, I was excited about it for MAC because I'm like, okay, this is a lot of momentum. Like, MAC has not seen this in quite some time. Like, when was the last time you heard anybody excited about anything MAC? Probably like MAC Mariah Carey. So when I'm like, you have that much momentum, but I feel like they're fucking it up. Because the more videos that I've seen on those new lipsticks, it's like, why are they calling them the same thing when they're not the same? Like, what was the lipstick? MAC Stone? They're comparing the MAC Stone lipsticks, like, the new to the old. They're not even close. Like, why are we calling them the same thing then? So that's where I'm like, I don't get the hype. I don't know. Like, I picked up Cool Teddy and I picked up Stone, which I don't have the original Stone, so I'm not mad at it. But even with the formulas, I'm like, the formulas aren't anything revolutionary. Like, I think what I remembered about MAC, it's like the nostalgia of it, which is what is so appealing, I think. Like, they've always had good formulas, but from what I tried, it's like, I think that there's other lipsticks that are significantly better than a MAC lipstick. Like, they'll always be MAC, they'll always be like a staple, but I don't know. I'm tired of the silver space packaging. Like, bring back the Selena collection and such. That's the thing. I feel like if MAC is going to do collections, like, they need to deliver, like, superior packaging. Because that's what everybody, I think, loved about them, plus the quality. I don't think the quality is... I don't know if it's, like... It's hard because it's been so long, but there's been so many other formulas that have come out since. So it's like, I don't know if it's like a combination of... It's like other brands have surpassed them. Am I making sense? I don't know. I just feel like from what I remember, MAC used to be so much better. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a MAC hater because I was very excited for all the hype. Like, everybody was talking about MAC again, and it was such like a breath of fresh air because, like I said, when was the last time people were talking about MAC? It's been a long time. And even like the holiday collections, like, everybody used to rave about those too. Haven't heard a peep about MAC Holiday in years. Anyways, I'm not excited about that collection. That's an easy pass. I don't think there's anything exceptional about it. Like, maybe a swatch would have me more curious about it, but those pictures ain't doing that collection no damn favors, I'll tell you that. At least for me. Okay, next we have a new glaze craze. So it's a tinted? Is that... That's not a word, Brittany. A tinted lip serum from Laneige. Extending their lip line. So you got chocolate frosting, cinnamon sugar, sugar glaze, and peach glaze. So these look exactly like the lip glowy bombs. Is that what they're called? But this, I think, is going to be obviously more of a serum. So it's probably a little bit of a thinner consistency. Do I think that they needed this? No. Am I mad at it, though? No, because I feel like this is what Laneige is... I feel like lip products is what put Laneige on the map. Like, they have great skincare products, from what I hear. I don't really use any of their lip or their skincare products, but a lot of people I know love Laneige. So I feel like it makes sense for them to expand on a range that works really well for them. Like, people love the lip mask, people love the glowy bombs, people love that shit. So why wouldn't they do this? I feel like this is going to be something comparable to probably the Tatcha. This is the Kissu lip treatment. So it might be just thinner than this. I don't know, like a lip serum. The idea of it is nice, but the practicality of it is where I'm like, I don't know if that is a great idea. Because a serum, whenever I think of a serum, I think of it's not going to last that long, you know? Let's see. Like the original loose glitters, original face powders, like BRIT. Yes, I agree. She was talking about MAC. I agree. Like, that's the shit that they should be bringing back. Not these lipsticks that aren't the same fucking color as what they originally were. I'm gonna sound like such a hater, but I'm just like, I don't know, like everybody's freaking out and I'm just like, why? I'm so confused. Why are we freaking out when they're not the same? Freak out when they're the same. Okay, Laneige. I'm not mad at it. I'm not super excited about it, but I would be tempted to try it. I think that's my consensus. Okay, next collection. I did see earlier, somebody asked if I bought the new NARS palette. Are you talking about, like, the purple one? Because if that's the one you're talking about, yes, I did. See, this is why I tell you guys to watch it, like, 1.5, 2 times speed. If you're... Oops, sorry, I didn't realize that was just hitting my microphone. If you're talking about this palette, yes, I did. So this is the Afterglow Tempting eyeshadow palette. This is brand new from NARS. You guys know I love NARS eyeshadow palettes. I wish that this collection had a 9-pan instead of a 4-pan. Like, I don't mind the 4-pans. Like, one of my favorite 4-pan eyeshadow palettes is the NARS Orgasm X one. So it was, you had the Orgasm palette, then the Orgasm X. Orgasm X was so fucking good. This one, it just looks like it's 3 mattes and maybe a shimmer. It's really hard to tell by the picture, so I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I should have... Of course, my phone's gonna die. So on Angel Naked, I don't think... Oh, yes, I can translate. Yes! I couldn't translate before. So this is the Valentine's Day collection for 2025. You got an eyeshadow palette, a compact blush compact powder, limited edition lipstick. I have not tried this formula, but I feel like it's going to be something similar to the Audacious, which the Audacious was one of my favorite formulas of all time. And then I think that there's also a pressed powder. Give you guys a sneak. Yeah, like the palette, I feel like it makes sense because it's Valentine's Day, it's neutral, it's natural looking. I'm not mad. But I would like to see better, like, realistic pictures instead of these. I love the packaging. I think the packaging is so fucking cute. There's 2 blushes, 2 different shades, 925A and 903A. I'm pretty sure those aren't the names of the shades. These aren't very exciting for me because I think that they're going to be too light for me and what I like. I'm definitely interested in that lipstick, though. I have tried, like, the pressed powder. It's not an all-time favorite, but I don't hate it either. It's not really something I feel like I need to run and go out and buy. So what catches my attention the most is the lipstick in this collection and also the palette. What is that compact, though? Compact, oh, that's the face powder. Eyeshadow palette. What is that? Like this top one. Is that a foundation? What is that? There's no information on that one. Love the bottom... Well, oh, love the bottom one, but I'm fair. Yeah, like, those would be perfect blushes if you're, like, fair, light skin tones. 100%. Let's see what you guys are saying. For the love of holy, NARS needs something different. Or the... No, it's not different. Like, this is the thing about NARS. NARS sticks to what they know, and they stick to what works. And... that's pretty much it, but I fucking love it. I don't know, like, I would bitch about this from every other brand, but there's something about NARS that I'm just like, it just works so perfectly for them. I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I would have loved to have seen a 9-pan, though, instead of a 4-pan. But I'm not judging too harshly on these pictures though, because they're very unrealistic looking, I think. Like, I feel like they're just doing them no justice. I don't know. That's at least... I haven't... Like, these are the only pictures that I've seen of that collection. So, I'm interested. Am I going to buy it? I'm not really sure. That might be one that I'm like, lover, if you want to get me a Valentine's Day gift. It's Valentine's Day appropriate. Hi, Tracy. I don't know. You could call me biased. I don't give a fuck. I love NARS. Okay, now we have Givenchy. Have you guys ever tried Givenchy eyeshadow palettes? Because to me, just judging by the picture, they always look like they're going to be such hard pan. I don't know, like when I see these pictures of these palettes, I'm like, do they think that this sells these palettes? Because it looks so fake, right? I don't think I've ever even swatched a Givenchy palette in real life. I don't think that my store even carries them. I could be wrong. The color story I think is really pretty, but I don't think that it's anything necessarily that I need. But this is what always happens to me with Givenchy, and I notice it every single time because my Sephora does have like a Givenchy like display. They always look better in real life. So I feel like I could look at this picture and be like, okay, it's not really tempting me, but if I were to see this in store, I might feel different about it. So just judging off of the picture, I'm like, it's basic, it's neutral. You guys know I love that shit, but it also doesn't look like it's going to have any sort of pigmentation. Like, it looks like it's going to be dry as fuck. Somebody please tell me that they have an amazing formula. Because I feel like this would be a great palette for me to tiptoe into the brand, like trying their palettes since I've never tried them before, because I do really like the color story because it's what I like. You know what I'm saying? The lip balms, if a makeup brand or a makeup product is going to get me, it's the packaging and it's a marble effect. I don't know what it is. Like, I think that's why Hourglass palettes are so appealing to me. I just think the marble effect makes things look so expensive and I love it. And it usually tells me that it's going to have some sort of a sheen. Like, it's giving me everything that I like in my makeup. Like, I feel like this collection is like, Brittany, you need to buy this. So you've got that. I believe that there's a liquid highlighter as well, and then also a powder highlight. So the loose powder highlight formula, I usually don't get down with loose powder highlights unless there's Givenchy. So this is very appealing for me. I just don't know if I'll actually end up buying it. I don't know. We shall see. Bri, I just want to say 2025, you're my go-to girl. Your reviews in 2024 were so on it, and your takes are so honest, genuine, informative. Thanks, girl. Did we talk about the new Guerlain foundation? Oh, we're going to get there, because I about shat myself when I saw that. We're getting there, don't worry. So no, we haven't talked about that yet. I usually like to try to save like my favorites for last, or like the most controversial for last. But I'm telling you, I just think this is so cute. It's giving wash of color Korean makeup. And that, yes, that's exactly how I feel about this palette. So if you guys have ever tried the Givenchy palettes, please let me know, because I'm dying to find out. I'm trying to make sure that I'm like staying in focus, and I feel like I keep going in and out. Look at the under eye though. Like, this is my sign that I need to get a new Natasha Denona, because Natasha Denona usually don't do that to me. But she old as fuck. Oh man, the sheens get me. Okay, so we got Clarins. Clarins is coming out with Lip Comfort Oil Lip Gloss, a Clarins Lip Oil Balm, a makeup spray fix makeup spray, hand and nail cream, and limited design. Started sales in Asia in mid-January, so we probably won't see this till like April, or we won't see it at all, because I feel like Asia always gets these super cute launches. The one that is speaking to me the most is that lip oil, but this is my thing about Clarins lip oils, is I loathe the way that they taste and smell. So that would be the first thing. Like, if I were to see that in person, I would think it looks so pretty. Like, I love the shade of that. Give me peach on the cheeks, not really for me, but peach on the lips, I don't mind as much. But it's that, like, it's the sparkle that's in it is what's, like, really getting my attention. I think the lip balm on the bottom is really pretty, too. It almost gives me, like, Chantecaille a little bit. Except the Chantecaille is more of a, I'm going to say it's more of a lipstick than a lip balm. I don't know, like, I'm not mad at this, but I'm also not squealing over it. Like, it's fine. Hi, Sandy. I love seeing all your guys' familiar faces. It's been so long, I know. So long. Yeah, Clarins, like, okay, cool. Not anything super exciting. Guerlain, though. I have never tried a Guerlain blush. But I had to ask, didn't these launch before? I swear I'm having deja vu. Like, I could have swore that we've seen these blushes. Like, I've been looking at Nordstrom a lot lately. And I just noticed on Nordstrom, one, that Victoria Beckham Beauty is available there now. But also, there's new, like, it says that there's new terracotta blushes from Guerlain. And I'm like, I thought they always did blushes. Or I thought they did them last year. So this is set, wow. You could tell it's been a while since I've done one of these. Also in early February, 2 new shades of the terracotta blush. So you got one shade, that one right there. That's a bitch fuck me up. That's a bitch fuck me up. I love shades like that. Why is this giving Avon? The shade! You know what, though? It's not even shade, because Avon used to have one of the best fucking eyeliners of all time. See, I feel like Guerlain, I've tried foundations, and I feel like this is a brand that I would love, because I love that natural-looking skin, like very skin-like, very textured skin, mindful. I feel like Guerlain would be that brand. The fucking Avon comment just sent me. Why is it giving Avon? Ah! I'm not mad at it, but there's no other information. It will be available for purchase in the United States and Europe. It says a little later, so maybe like February, March, probably April. I don't know. Okay, moving into probably more popular items. Natasha Denona new cream blush duos. I think it's a cream blush powder highlight, right? I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I looked and I was like, I really want to buy one. But I notoriously do not like Natasha Denona cheek products. Dawn, shut the fuck up. She's over here like, I vote for an Avon review. Watch, Avon rock our world. My grandma used to sell that shit. I used to love me some Avon. I would be so curious. Do you guys want to see that? I'd be so curious to try that stuff again. Oh my God. But tell me the black eyeliner wasn't hot fire. Okay, anyways, back to Natasha Denona. Do we know if this is the same, like, cream to powder formula? Because if it's cream to powder, immediately no. I never like that formula. If it's a true cream, I would be inclined to purchase. I feel like this is like a video-worthy product. I don't know, like, it's hard to tell by videos for Natasha, because I feel like Natasha has a way of fooling us all every single time. But I think all of these shades look so pretty. This is another one I'm like, I want to see them in person because I feel like I want to get all of them. But it's like that formula, like if it's that cream to powder, I don't want no part of it. Packaging is super cute. I love it. It's like super sleek. I kind of want to get one. Let me read some information about it. Like, it's just so cute, right? Okay, so the new High Blush Cloudy Cream Cheek Duos. A duo with a cream blush and a highlighter, featuring an ultra lightweight gel texture. Okay, so it's not cream to powder. Okay, that changes a lot. Designed to layer effortlessly and melt seamlessly into the skin, leaving a natural, radiant finish. Yeah, that's immediately yes for me. Okay, I should have read this earlier. They're $42 a piece. What do you got? 6 different shades. They're already available on the Natasha Denona website. I do have an affiliate link and code with Natasha Denona. It's at the bottom of my description box. I think you need to be logged in to access the code, and I think it's like a one-time usage. But if you wanted these, they are available now. I feel like I need to get at least one just to try it. What shades do we got? So we got Sweet Cheeks, which is an icy pastel pink and a baby pink. Simply Shy is icy light pink with a light dusty coral. I'm not in the mood for corals yet. A Fresh Mauve, which is a glowy nude and a mauve. Flirty Flush is golden pink and coral. Flustered is an icy pink and pomegranate. And then Vamped is icy peach and mahogany. All right, so I think Flustered and maybe Fresh Mauve would be the two that I would be most likely interested in. Pomegranate was like, ooh, that kind of made my ears perk a little bit. Because I feel like we normally don't hear pomegranate as like a description of like a normal blush shade, right? I don't feel like I've ever heard that. I don't know. I'm not mad at this, especially if it's not cream to powder. Let's see. I'm going to look and see what you guys are saying. The Natasha Denona is not appealing either. Oh, no! The mauve looks cute. I agree. All her dream blushes dry up. I don't think that this is the dream formula. That's the one that I don't like. Like the dream cream to powder. Oh, you're saying all of her cream blushes dry up. See, that's where I feel like they've always been like a cream to powder, and I agree they do dry up, but I feel like this is going to be hopefully different. I don't know. Packaging is pretty. I do like the packaging. My mini Avon lipstick collection as a kid could put any consultant to shame. Okay, she did swatches on her Instagram. Well, we're on Instagram. Hang on, let me get you guys off of this so it's not like fucking Blair Witch Project. Let's pull up her Instagram. But this is one thing about Natasha Denona is I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like we can't always judge by her Instagram. Like, she just has a way of displaying her products that they always look so good. Even with the, oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's look. Even with the cream to powder, I feel like they looked so good. Like Sweet Cheeks, that's cute. Simply Shy. I like that highlighter a lot. Fresh Mo. Okay, this was one that I was interested in. Okay, I like that. Okay, I don't mind that. Flirty Flush. Oh, I like that. That's cute. This is what I'm feeling. Like, I usually like one more shade. This was the one. Flustered. I think this would be the one I would get. No. That's not giving me pomegranate. This is what I'm noticing. Like, as I'm watching these, I like one of the blushes and another highlighter. I actually really like that first one. First and the third one. I think Fresh Mauve. Fresh Mauve would be the one I would get. Thank you for telling me that. She posted those because that helped. Look at this under eye. Wow. Either I'm getting older or Natasha's not doing my under eyes any favors as the formula dries out. I definitely need a new one of those though. Because that bitch is like empty. That's a great concealer, but it's not looking that great right now. Yeah, pomegranate is giving House Labs. I don't know. The pomegranate isn't giving me pomegranate. I feel like pomegranate is darker than that. I don't know. That was giving me more like coral. Like pinky coral. Okay, we'll see. I'll probably end up getting one. I'm very excited about this one, though. Adept Cosmetics. For a couple different reasons. I shouldn't say that. I like the or I don't know if it's a reformulation. It's the Minka palette remastered. So the Minka palette had launched before, but it was less shades. It's priced at $79. I don't have a code, but you could use code EARTH. That's who posted this picture. I think it's like 10% off. I did reach out to Adept Cosmetics about if they had codes available, but I didn't get a response back yet. So I'll keep you guys posted if I end up getting one. But I want to say I've asked them before and they didn't give me one. So just use code EARTH if you're interested. So this is the Minka remastered. I feel like this is a trend, especially with indie brands. How is it different from the old palette? It's not that different other than the packaging. Formula changes and shade expansion. So you are getting a different formula in probably some, maybe not all. You probably don't need this palette if you have the old one already, which I love that the brand is posting that. That's not normal, I don't feel. These types of questions are for you to answer depending on your budget and makeup desires. Okay, so the shades that are still in this palette are Emma, Maya, Ava, Toya, Maria, and Linda. We kept these shades names the same. However, these shades are an improved formula and texture. Although they may look different in the pan, the color will likely appear similar on the eyes as the old palette. This is so great that Adept is posting all this. Or no, this is Motivate the Earth posting all this. But I'm assuming this all came from Adept Cosmetics. So thank you to Motivate the Earth for including all this in your post because this is very helpful. The new shades are Eliza, Anna, Dana, Joshua, Alana, Clara, Maya, Sandra, and Ariana. Has the formula changed? Yes. Not only are the ingredients 60% different from the old, but the shimmers are thinner and easier to apply. The pearl content and higher than the is higher than the old. The old formula was free of mica, so these are not mica free, I'm assuming by that. This formula contains, I could just keep reading. This formula contains mica and other pearl ingredients. The old formula was talc free. This formula does contain talc. The mattes are the same, different pigments only as Vivette. Please refer to full ingredient list. Okay. Palette has 5 mattes, 2 multi-chromes, 2 iridescent multi-chromes, 2 duochromes, and 4 shimmers. Price is $79. It's not limited edition. Palette is permanent until interest fades. What? This is so much information. Like, we never see a brand cover this much shit. Like, a frequently asked question in a post. We never see this. Will the palette fit my Natasha Denona shades? This palette was molded to fit our pan, so you'll have to check. Because that is one thing that people are saying. Like, this is basically like a Natasha Denona palette. Like, the overall vibe is very reminiscent to, I'm going to say like the MIDI palettes maybe. So they're not sure if it's the same, but it says that they molded it. So I'm assuming that it probably won't be identical, but that would just be like an added bonus if they do fit. Palette is magnetic. We only do magnetic pans and have our shade names printed on the back of the pan for use since 2020. Okay, launch details. Friday, January 24th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 6 a.m. Hawaii Time, 7 a.m. I don't know what AK is. What is that? I don't know. I'm sure you guys know. Oh my, you guys are really in the live chat still talking about fucking Ava, and I cannot deal with you. What do we think, though? Do we like the overall improvement? Do we like the packaging? How do we feel about this? Because it does seem like the reviews are somewhat... Sorry if I just scratched my microphone with the box. It seems like people are kind of undecided on this one. I don't mind it. Like, I really like the color story. I didn't mind the old Adept packaging, though. I wonder if this is going to be a change that they're doing for all their palettes. Like, if this is the new structure. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying. Looked like Natasha Denona is what Caitlin said. The shimmer shades are reformulated from what they said, but I don't think the mattes are. We already covered that stuff. It looks more like the watermelon shade. Oh, okay. You're talking about probably Natasha Denona still. I just found out Avon filed for Chapter 11 last year. Sometimes smart business to file for bankruptcy. Sounds like a Petey Pablo song. The Natasha Denona are smaller but fit with space according to Heather Austin's review. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I'm interested though. I think this is a cute palette. Like, I'm not mad at it. Whenever I see remastered, I don't mind it, especially if I don't already have the palette. When I have the palette, I'm just like, oh man. Because whenever they remaster, I wonder why they're remastering it. Is it for, like, overall, like, the vibe of the brand is changing? Like, a rebrand sort of a situation? Like, I know Unearthly is doing the same thing, like, with the remastering. But they kind of had to, because they changed, like, their name changed and stuff like that. But I also feel like their formulas have changed. And then it's like when they're finding their newest formulas that they're going to stick to, that's when they remaster it. So I wonder if Adept is doing almost like the same thing. So if that's the case, I don't mind because, you know, they want to keep the quality consistent across the board. But I feel like Adept has always had really good eyeshadows. Have you guys tried Adept Cosmetics before? I have a few palettes from them. Let's see. I do like the upgrade of the packaging and the expansion of the color. However, the pricing is very similar to Natasha Denona. I wish it wasn't. It doesn't honestly bother me because they're indie. And I feel like if they give good eyeshadow formulas, they should have that price point. Because honestly, I don't feel like Natasha Denona's formulation is as good as it used to be. I think ever since Natasha started doing like the midi palettes, I feel like there has been a decline in the quality of the eyeshadows. Like, they're not my favorite eyeshadows anymore. Whereas before, like when Biba, when that palette came out, that was my favorite palette for probably too long. Because I always loved the quality. I loved the color stories. I loved all that shit. But mainly, it was because of the quality of the eyeshadows. But I feel like it's not comparable to what it was anymore. I have the old Adept palettes, Plain Jane and Anhydrous. I have both of those. I have both of those as well. I don't know. I'm curious about that one. I think it's a really pretty color story too. I actually really like the I really like the shade expansion. I think it makes the color story more appealing. Next we have REM Beauty. So this is the new Dream Glow collection. What do we got? A Dream Glow highlight serum, an Eclipse blush and lipstick, Essential Drip Glossy Balm. What do we got? Now that you said, like, are you sick? I'm like, am I sick? I don't know. I'm very nasally today. Launching 124. Point Click Vibes. I don't always pull up this account because I feel like some of these accounts, they don't give as much information as I'd like them to. So this one is one of the newer ones for me, for Point Click Vibes. What are your guys' favorite accounts to follow for new makeup releases? Like, I've always liked Trend Mood, but I feel like Trend Mood doesn't include as much information as I like. I really like Motivate the Earth because of all the information that gets included. So you guys let me know if there's any new ones that are out there that you guys are following. Yeah, like, I look at these, I'm like, it's nothing fucking new. REM Beauty isn't a brand that really catches my attention anyways. Like, I don't really like the whole, like, spacey aesthetic. Like, it's just not me. I think it's boring. I think it's boring. I feel like REM needs to do, like, what House Labs did. Like, they need to completely, like, rebrand and just do things differently. I was pleasantly surprised by the Wicked lip stains. Oh, really? Oh, Makeup on Your Radar. I think I have a couple pulled up from Makeup on Your Radar. That's a good account, too. Wow, a good account, too. Thank you. Okay, next we have the new Kayali body spray fragrances. $45 each. There's Yum Pistachio Gelato, Love Fest Blurring Cherry, Vanilla, and Deja Vu White Flower. The Deja Vu White Flower is a Huda Beauty shop exclusive, launching 120, so these are already available. I don't know how I feel about $45 for a body spray. First of all, like, I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't get the hype of Kayali fragrances. Sorry, I don't. I find that a lot of their fragrances don't work well for me. Like, they don't react with my body chemistry great, and I just overall don't like a lot of their fragrances. That's just a personal thing. I do like the Yum Pistachio. I do like the vanilla, and I think their other ones, like, was it the Deja Vu? There was another one that was more florally, but I really liked it at first, and then as I used it, I'm like, no, I just feel like it smells funny on me. I don't know. It's just something about them I just don't think works well with my body chemistry. So a lot of their fragrance I'm usually not a fan of, but a body spray for $40-something, immediately no. That would be one that I'm just like, nah, I can't get down with that, because I get it, it's Kayali, like you're paying for the name, you're paying for the fragrance. I would rather just buy a fucking bottle of perfume at that point, because this is the thing about body sprays, at least how they are on me. I don't like body sprays because they don't last. And if I do wear a body spray, it's a Fleur body spray. Because I think that they layer really nicely. Like, that's why I say I think Fleur just has it down for body sprays. Because, oh, Indie Makeup Spotlight, I forgot about that one. That was one that I forgot to check today. Body sprays, they just don't last on me. Like, I'm more of a perfume girly. So, I'm just, like, so, like, taken back by that $45 price point. And that's where I'm like, okay, I get it. It's Kayali, it's Huda. Like, I get it, you're paying for the name, but damn. I'll just go to Bath & Body Works and buy me some fucking buy 3, get 3 free. and have a variety of body sprays. I don't know. I'm just not really a body spray girly though. So this is just not something for me, but I could see, like, I know a lot of people that love a good body spray. So I'm like, I can appreciate it from afar. It doesn't mean that I need to, you know, I don't need to buy it because I know this is not going to be something for me. The only time that I really rock a body spray is at the gym. And, any other time, you can catch me in probably a Mars Day perfume. Because ever since the Mars Day ones have come out, oh, it's hard to put them down. They're fantastic fragrances. I love the fragrances, but they already don't last, so I don't... Yeah, I don't see them lasting more than 5 minutes either. I'm trying to think of... Like, my favorite from Kayali is the vanilla. Like, I think vanilla is fantastic. And I really like that one for layering with other fragrances. The Yum Pistachio, though, I agree. It doesn't really last. So I could see this lasting an even shorter amount of time. Yeah, I don't know. Fleur does smell great. We love Fleur. Yes. Yeah, and they're like, what, $20? Yeah, we're going to stick with Fleur. Sorry, Kayali, but... I mean, I'll keep trying to smell your fragrances. I do like, what was the new one that just came out? The new perfume. I didn't mind that one. I almost bought it, but I was like, nah, not really suitable for my taste right now. I feel like that, like, it's the Yum Marshmallow one or whatever the fuck. I feel like that should have launched in, like, spring. If that launched in spring, I would have bought it immediately. But that's where I'm like, okay, well, I could just wait to buy it till spring. Hello? Yeah, that's gonna be a pass though for me. What's not gonna be a pass for me is YSL All Hour Loose Powder. First of all, do they already have a loose powder? Dawn, it's their new marshmallow one. It's like Yum something marshmallow or something like that. I forget what the exact name is. As soon as I seen this, I'm like, maybe this is like another Givenchy. So this is the YSL All Hours Hyper Loose Powder featuring a transparent luminous color veil using 3 types of microlight pearls. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That tells me it's going to be luminous. Oh, so maybe like a, yeah, so maybe not. Maybe this isn't going to be for me. You got translucent lavender or pastel blue. No peach. Okay. Maybe this isn't going to be for me. Release date is March 2025. You know what? I wonder if my nose is watering or running because of that concealer. I feel like since I put the concealer on, that's when I was like, the marshmallow one was too sticky. Oh, too sickly sweet. Yeah, bougie marshmallow. Bath & Body Works has a make your own kind of line now. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Marshmallow one smells like old musky lady. That is not a vibe. We don't love that for you. Okay, well, I was more excited about this until I read it, and now I'm just like, maybe this isn't going to be for me. God damn it. Why did Givenchy have to do that to us? But guys, let me tell you, I don't think I've told you guys on YouTube yet. If you loved the Givenchy powder, do you guys want a Best of Beauty for 2024 video? Because I haven't done that yet, obviously. This is the one. I have this on my face today. This powder is fucking fabulous. Did I say that you have a code for Mars Day? I don't see it. Oh, I think I forgot to add it. But yes, I do have a code with Mars Day. I think it's 10. It's either like BRITCHES or BRITCHES 10. I think it's BRITCHES though through Marseille. But I will add that to... Actually, you know what? If you go back in one of my previous videos, it might be in there. Sometimes I like just copy and paste. But No, I bet you I forgot to put it in there. If you DM me, I'll send it to you. But I think my code is BRITCHES. It's usually like BRITCHES, BRITCHES 10. So if you're ever purchasing anything and want to use a code, just try BRITCHES or BRITCHES 10 or BRITCHES and a number. Anyways. Man, I was so excited for that. God dang it. Man. Okay, now we have... Oh, shit, I opened up... Hold on, I gotta close this out really quick. Okay, now we have... Shit. Brushes. Did that show up? Okay. Real Techniques. No, Iconic London. Okay, Iconic London just dropped a new complexion brush exclusively on their website. As soon as I seen this... One, I thought of Real Techniques. I don't know why. But I like the aesthetic of it. I was eyeing a product from Iconic London. Do you guys have any Iconic London faves? Because this is a brand I want to check into a little bit more. And I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued by the brush because it looks kind of similar to a brush that I like, but it's not obviously the same. How much is this? $28. That's not too bad. Where can you even buy Iconic London, though, besides Iconic London website? Sephora, right? I wonder if this is going to be available at Sephora. But there was the Iconic London primer that I heard so many people talking about. So naturally, I wanted to try that product. So I'm like, well, maybe if I'm shopping Iconic London, maybe I'll grab something else. I don't know. I was just reading the live chat. I don't know, like, I think it's cute. What do we got? I'm assuming that it's going to be a synthetic brush. Compact, versatile. That does not look compact. But okay. Versatile and effortless. The complexion brush is a beauty essential for flawless application every time. A diamond-shaped brush head delivers quick all-over coverage. See, there's a brush that I have that I'm actually testing that kind of gives a similar vibe that I really like. Slightly different, but it's, I don't know, it's like the sharp edge is what made me be like, oh, cool. And I really like that brush. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a maybe. Probably not, though. Let's just be honest. Probably not. Do you guys care about YSL highlighters? Because this is another one. I'm like, I could have swore that they launched these already. I don't know what's going on. Am I, one, remembering things incorrectly? Or two, having deja vu? Because I'm like, I swear I've seen these before. Multi-use highlighter powder in 3 shades featuring creamy lightweight formula with light reflecting micro beads. I'm assuming, like, this is just my vibe from YSL. Like, mature skin friendly, all that shit, like all the things that I look for. That top one is just speaking my name. I feel like I've seen these before. I'm sure they're going to be expensive. I would love to see more shades other than just 3. But this is what I think it is. They kind of give me Dior, and I love Dior highlighters. Do I need another fucking full pan highlight? Absolutely not. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get one. I need to declutter. And the worst way. And I need to actually declutter, like, or not even declutter. I need different storage. This helps back here with palettes, but my drawers are overflowing. And I have specific storage, like, organizers for my drawers, but I feel like Alex drawers just aren't it anymore. I need to know your guys' recommendation for just makeup storage in general, because I'm so sick of the fucking Alex drawers. Okay, this is the one we were chatting about briefly earlier. I'm so excited about this because I fucking love the Terracotta Le Teint foundation, or I think that's what it's called. So this is the Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint Glow Foundation. I'm curious to try this because of the experience that I have with the other one. I'm a little nervous because usually Glow is unflattering in foundation form. Let's see. After the release of the terracotta tint with the matte luminous finish, Guerlain is expanding its foundation line with the terracotta tint. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is it tint? Glow, promising intensified radiance. This line will be available in 32 shades. According to Guerlain, it feels weightless and has a medium coverage, consists of 95% ingredients of natural origin and 56% nourishing active water. Okay, this foundation combines the beautifying effect of makeup with powerful care ingredients. Okay, release date. Available now in Europe, coming soon to the US. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it because I love the original. I'm nervous because it's more glowy, but I think I'll love that in spring, summer. So, if you guys don't know what foundation I'm talking about, this is the original. If you're wondering my shade, I can't tell you because I can't see it anymore. This was one of my favorite foundations of 2024. So the fact that it was that good, I need to try the new formula. Hi, Amanda! We're going to be talking about you soon. So this is the foundation. It's fabulous. It's more, I'm not going to say it's a matte it's not like a matte finish. To me, this is a natural finish. So it's natural finish, medium coverage, like literally everything that I look for in a foundation, this has that. It's fabulous. So this foundation, I'm interested in because I love that one. So I'll most likely get that one. If you guys want a video on it, you let your girl know. Can we just talk about something really quick though? Did you guys just see the mascara that I put on? I don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok or watch my YouTube shorts. The House Labs mascara. I don't get the hype of this. Like, it's a fucking mascara. My famous words is it's a fucking mascara. The way that this just like completely transfers off my bottom lashes. Like, I think this is great for like top lashes because it's really nice at lengthening, separating, and holding your lashes. But the way that this wears on my bottom, immediately no. Immediately no. Especially for $29. I'm just like, nah. Check out that short if you haven't already, or my TikTok or Reel, wherever the fuck I put it. I don't get the hype of it. I don't think my makeup came out that great today, but that's what happens when I do my makeup and do this stuff live. Like, the makeup look never comes out great. At least, I don't think it does. But that's not... We're here to just chit-chat, right, guys? Let's see. Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. Peach Shade from Glitz Palette is my favorite. That is a good one. Okay, let's talk about Miss Pat McGrath. Does anybody care about Pat McGrath anymore? Because I fucking don't. So, she's doing all these fucking teasers. It's the future of glow in 24 hours, okay? I already seen what it is. And it's nothing that I would ever wear. And I'm only showing this because somebody else posted it. And it was already shown, like, a long time ago. So if you turn your head, you're going to see it's the Skin Fetish Gloss. It's the face gloss shit. Remember when they were doing, like, the runway? This stuff, right? Like, it's definitely a look. It's definitely iconic. But when the fuck am I going to use that? Like, immediately no. I don't need that. Yeah, I just wanted to have more of the conversation of, like, do people care about Pat McGrath anymore? Because I feel like Pat McGrath was the it brand for a minute. Like, everybody was waiting for a Pat McGrath launch. And now, because I feel like, one, they have so many sales, but two, all of the launches are just so mid that, I don't know, like, I just feel like nobody gives a shit. And it's so interesting seeing such a relevant brand just, like, fade into the darkness. I don't know, like, nobody's responding. Do you guys care about Pat McGrath? I don't know, like, I thought it was going to be, like, an exciting launch, and I'm just like, no, don't care. Next. Makeup Forever is launching a new Super Boost Lightweight Moisturizing Skin Tint with hyaluronic and polyglutamic acids. Whatever that is. It's Makeup Forever, so I'm interested automatically. Because I think Makeup Forever just makes incredible products. I think they're very suitable for makeup artists especially. But they usually make products that are ideal for film, shit like that. So this is going to be a moisturizing and visibly plumping skin tint with a sheer to medium coverage that leaves a radiant, healthy skin finish and non-oily feel. Give your complexion an instant and long-lasting boost with this comfortable gel-like formula. It hydrates and smooths and improves skin's quality. Does it really though? Unique push-to-dispense tube offers customizable coverage with precise control. It almost reminds me of, oh, never mind. That doesn't remind me of anything. Very interesting packaging. 18 shades for $36. Not mad at the price. They look very tiny. But I'm interested in this. Like, this just kind of speaks my language a little bit as far as, like, radiant, healthy skin finish, non-oily. Love that. The sheer to medium coverage, I'm curious to see what the coverage is like on that. Okay, now you guys are responding. Everybody's like, no, not for me. That's definitely a photo shoot product, but a nightmare in real life. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, nobody's excited about Pat McGrath's launch. Okay, moving on. Oh, I want this, but there isn't an olive undertone. See, I feel like with skin tints, you might be able to get away with something that looks like kind of close because it is more sheer, so your skin might peek through a little bit. I would try like swatching it in store or something, because sometimes with skin tints, it looks like it might lean too much of either way, but sometimes it surprises you. But I get that. It is annoying, though. It's like, just give us a fucking olive undertone. That'd be great. Okay, thanks. Your Makeup Forever. Come on, you can do it. I'm interested, though. It doesn't seem like it's going to be anything super revolutionary, but maybe once I try it. I've just become kind of like a skin tint girl. Like, what I'm wearing today is a skin tint. Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. And it's like, it's not my favorite, but this is really suitable for me for like everyday sort of wear, like if I'm running errands or stuff. It just gives me that look of like, I didn't try too hard, but it still gives me enough coverage that I can cover all the shit that I want. Anywho, LYS. I could have swore that I had seen this launch from them before too. Like, I swear I'm tripping. Meet our Triple Fix Lucent Loose Setting Powders. Your secret wow, I can't talk. Your secret weapon for a flawless airbrushed finish that lasts. I have heard so much good stuff about LYS, but I have not used their products in quite some time. These are $20. No creasing, no cakey finish, just a flawless, breathable glam that lets you be your most confident self. All for just $20. Oh, I might have to try that one. I don't know what it is about the triangle packaging, too, I love. Like, I just love how everything is on brand for them in the triangle packaging. I'm intrigued. Wow, we've been here for an hour and a half already. Holy fuck, guys. Wow. Okay, I'm interested. It's a loose powder, so I'm like, I don't know what else to say besides, yeah. Next, we have Dominique Cosmetics, introducing 2 new members of the Dominique fam. Moisture Grip Serum Primer and the Cool Blur Mattifying Primer. I want to know, why is this brand not at Sephora anymore? Because I was always so much more likely to buy Dominique Cosmetics when they were available at Sephora. I wish that they were still there. I don't know, like, I'm a little bit more choosy. I'm looking for the lipstick that I thought that I pulled out to wear tonight. I'm a little more choosy. What was I going to say? Oh, with primers. I'm a little more choosy when I'm purchasing primers because sometimes I feel that sometimes makeup looks better without one. So I don't always reach for a primer. I'm honestly just trying to use up the primers that I have before I buy any more. I'll leave it at that. Where the fuck is that? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. I put them down here so I remembered to use them. I'm such an idiot. Tracy, I believe that LYS does have a pressed powder. Okay, let me actually read about these though. Moisture grip, it plumps, hydrates, protects your barrier, and gives you that lit from within glow. The cooling blur tightens pores, blurs imperfections, and keeps your makeup flawless all day. I would be more excited about the cooling blur. One, I love a cooling sensation. And I feel like because it's cooling, it's going to feel like it's working, and then it's almost going to feel like it's tightening. I would be curious, but it's like, I'm not going to just order one product off of the Dominique Cosmetics website because that's just not what I do. It's so dumb. Like, I could just go to the website and order the one, but then I'm going to be tempted to buy other shit because then it's like, spend this amount and get free shipping or whatever. And then I end up buying stuff that I don't necessarily need or want. I don't know. This is why I love when Dominique Cosmetics was at Sephora. And this is also why I love shopping at Sephora. Will I buy it? Maybe. I actually kind of like this look together, though. I don't feel like putting on lashes tonight, though. So we gonna pass on the lashes. Okay, I think this is the last one. No, there's a couple more things. Couple more things, then we're done. We're gonna get done in under 2 hours, guys. All right. Chanel, not holiday. Spring 2025. I don't care about anything except for that blush. That blush, you're coming home with me. It is so pretty. I agree, Carla. She said, once they left Sephora, I forgot about them. Yep, same. I like Dominique Cosmetics. Wonder if Sephora dropped them. Not enough sales. I wonder either if Sephora dropped them or... I have heard... I know it was like Manny was talking about this before. Sephora is... It's very difficult for, I think, a smaller brand to be in a big store like Sephora. One, because you have to hit like meet minimum orders and stuff like that. I just remember he was talking about it because Lunar Beauty was available there for a while. But I think it's just almost like too much, or it's almost like it's not worth the additional expense. Like, I think business-wise, it just doesn't always make sense. Tell me that blush is not gorgeous from the Chanel, why do I keep calling it holiday? The Chanel Spring Collection. I think that is so beautiful. I think Chanel powders, like cheek, any like blush highlighter, spectacular. Give me 14 of them. Like, how many times can I say that? But Chanel always does them so well. Beautifully well. Tracy, I heard that as well. I did hear that as well. How about a blush called Road Rash? Yes, I love that. So if you like the lipstick, it's MAC Stone. I love the color. I don't know, like, I just don't love MAC lipstick formula as much as I used to. I just think that I have found ones that I like more, but this color is beautiful, but it's stone. It kind of reminds me of Natasha Denona Yana. A little bit. But this one, I'm like, I don't care about the eyeshadows because, to me, Chanel eyeshadows are, like, barely there. Again, you guys know I love basic. You know I love that shit. But you can barely tell that they're there. Nail polishes, I don't ever buy because I just go get my nails done. The only thing that I will likely buy from this collection is that blush because I think it is just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Next, real quick announcement. If you were interested in the new Decay beauty brushes, so there was the 3 new sizes. I think I got 2 out of the 3 right here. BK Beauty launched this collection probably like a month or so ago. This is just what I've noticed about BK. So when they launch new collections, they initially launch them in like a trio or like a gift set or whatever. And then they let like a month go by and then they release them individually. So these are now available individually. So you've got the 115, the 116, and I think maybe the 117 or 114. I personally like these 2 the most. I don't really use the other one that much, but I don't know. I feel like I've been using the Krystelle Cosmetics, and I feel like because those brushes are so soft, these don't feel as soft anymore. Like, these have that almost like slight prickliness to them, but I still really like the shapes that they have. I was hoping that the 116 would be a little bit smaller, just because I have been asking for like a mini 106 ever since my like collaboration. Remember that from like 4 or 5 years ago? I wanted a mini 106 in the worst way. This is almost there, but I wish it was smaller than that. So this is like the mid-size between the 101 and the 109. So I do really like this because I love the shape. This is my favorite out of the three, but this is also still a really nice brush. But I would implore you, I talked about, like, if you guys missed it, I did a best brushes of 2024 video. You guys have to check out, like, the K21 from Krystelle Cosmetics. This is such a good fucking brush. It's stupid. I love that brush. And then there's other ones that I'm testing for the brand. Like, she's told me I could say this out loud. So I've been testing brushes for Krystelle Cosmetics, and, like, some of the styles that she has coming are just, I love them. But BK I still really love as well. So these ones are now available in singles if you were interested in either of those. Next we have two of my faves. I have to share this with you guys because it's not new shit. But Unearthly is moving. So I'm assuming that this is like a warehouse sale. Like they're moving warehouses and they're doing 30% off right now. Specific products. So this is going on right now. It began the 20th and it's going until the 24th. I have my affiliate link down below if you guys are interested. So you've got the Strawberry Milkshake palette, the Not Normal Remaster, which I need to buy one of those because the Not Normal palette is so good, but the Remaster looks even better. And then you've got the Lore palette. I feel like I need to buy one of those too because my one shade broke. I was going through all my palettes last night and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I broke that one. The Leather and Lace palette, the Daily Grind palette, the Heather Austin collection box. My favorite palette from Unearthly, the Sorceress Smoke, 30% off. The Devour palette, the Spring Magic palette, and the Gargoyle palette. I think the Gargoyle is sold out. But the Gargoyle, Spring Magic, and Sorceress Smoke, those are my top 3 palettes. Highly recommend. If you want to get 30% off, use code MOVING at checkout. And again, I do have an affiliate link in the description box. This is the Sorceress Smoke palette, though, like that you guys are looking at right now. Easily my most used palette. I think even more used than my Biba palette. Like, this is like Makeup Geek use palette for me. Like, I have used this palette so much. It's spectacular. Give me 25 of them right now. It's so good. So Unearthly Cosmetics is doing that sale. And then also another one of my faves, whom I am, again, an affiliate with because Deandra, you guys know Deandra from Divina Cosmetics. They discontinued their affiliate program before, but they just brought it back. So they're also having a 30% off sale this weekend as well. So if you have, I'm going to read through the details. From Friday, January 24th through Sunday the 26th. Enjoy a 30% off disc code, your favorite Divina treasures with code MIDWINTER at checkout. So if you guys saw my Insta story last night, I did 3 shades. I think it was Moonlit, Mystic Moon Pie, and Palion, I think is how you pronounce it. Those are my top 3 shadows from Divina Cosmetics. So it says, don't miss the chance to snag Twilight Whispers collection, the Midwinter Nightfall collection, the Spectacular Shimmer and Sparkle Glue, the Prelusion Eye Base, and the eyeshadow brush set. I don't know if it's, is it site-wide or is it just those items? I'm not sure. I'll have to ask, Deandra. But if it's site-wide, just like, I feel like just pick whatever shades are appealing to you and you'll be happy because Deandra and Divina make such good eyeshadows. But the Twilight Whispers collection, I'm pretty sure that's their newest collection. Dude, I fucking love. You guys, you have heard me talk about these brands so much. Like, I just fucking love them. So anytime they have sales and stuff, I need to let you guys know. We are moving out of a fulfillment service into our own warehouse. That's so exciting! I love that for you. I haven't been able to catch your video, so I'm sure you told that to everybody. Oh, you ordered the liquid lip bundle? Amanda, is the mini liquid lipstick set included in that sale? If it's not pre-order, how long does it take to ship normally? Oh, I think you guys are talking to, are you guys talking to Amanda? Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta show you this. While we're on the topic of Unearthly, if you guys haven't liked the video yet, you should. This little collection right here. Amanda, can we get more of these? Thank you so much. Are you fucking kidding me? How good these shades are. How good this formula is. Why does nobody talk about how good this formula is? It makes me crazy. Okay, it was on a different sale. I think I saw this on sale for like $19 on TikTok shop. Okay, if I have... Actually, you know what? We don't even need more. We need a full size of Echo. This one. I wear the piss out of this. This is my favorite shade you've ever done. Yes! Tell me that shade is not fucking bomb. But guys, this collection, like this little, what is it? The satin liquid lipstick set. This is like $25, ain't it? I'm going to give you guys swatches because these are so good. Hold on. Swatch time. We'll have a swatch party. This is the shade Grim. Slightly more cool toned than this one. Oh, I'm telling you, like, it pisses me off. That I feel like for how much hype, like, okay, don't get me wrong. Amanda, don't get me wrong. Like, those lipsticks that you just did, the shimmery ones, amazing. But how did these not go fucking viral? Like, I don't get it. They're just, like, such a staple. And yes, they're a liquid lipstick. But one, the shades are magnificent. But the formula is so good. Like, I don't have another lip formula that I recommend more than this one. Period. So these are all the shades from the little, like, satin liquid lipstick set. Staple. Suitable for so many different skin tones. You could layer them. Like, it makes me mad because this is the product that should have went viral. I love the fact that you guys went viral because you deserve it more than fucking anybody. But I feel like even more people would have loved this. You know what I'm saying? Like, people aren't wearing like a super shimmery lipstick 24/7. Like, they're different. They're cool. I'm so glad that you guys had that moment because I feel like so many people, like, it put you guys on the map for so many people. But I'm like, but everybody loves a neutral, cool tone lip moment. And it's so good. Oh, I want everybody to love them as much as I do. Like, if you've ever tried these, please let the chat know. Like, if you've ever tried the satin liquid lip formula, please let everybody know how good it is. Because I have not heard one person, and don't be that person to say that they don't like that formula. You're all welcome. I almost feel like looking at this, so if you like this shade, I feel like Grim is kind of similar to Stone. Maybe a little bit lighter. Hold on, let me compare these, because looking at this on my lip, I'm like, this could pass. Actually, you know what? It looks lighter in, I think, the tube. I'm going to swatch these next to each other, because if these are close, like if you like the lip that I'm wearing now, actually, okay, Grim is a little darker. So this is Stone. That is Grim. Going in the car! Add to cart. I think it's code BRITCHES or BRITCHES 10. Let me put Grim on, because I don't wear this one a lot. Look, don't you love how all my videos just turn into, like, me just talking about products that I love? Like, totally not the point of why any of us were here today. That's actually really fucking close. It's a little darker than Stone. But formula is fab. Fab. Yeah, if you like Stone, similar color, but better formula. If you like a liquid lip. Like, I love a liquid lip, but these don't feel like your traditional liquid lipstick. I want to elaborate. So a traditional liquid lip, in my opinion, is usually more liquidy, very drying, and very uncomfortable. These are not that way. They're almost like if you were to take a lipstick and melt it down. It almost has that sort of a formula, but it's a little bit thinner. But I feel like it also makes my lips look more smooth. So it has almost like a smoothing effect. And then it's not going to give you like transfer proof or transfer resistant. But if I have this and I let it dry down, and if I do the kiss test, it's going to, like, it will transfer, but it doesn't really wear off my lips. It's spectacular. Like, the best liquid lip formula of all time. Fight me. I don't care. But look at that kiss. So cute. Okay, we've been here way longer than we should, okay? I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. I would highly recommend, if you guys haven't liked or disliked the video, because I know the hate watchers are here too. Definitely recommend interacting with the video. Help my channel get out there for more of you guys to realize that I'm back. If you haven't been getting notifications, I would recommend turning on or off your notifications, then returning them on. If you don't see me in your subscriptions, make sure you're checking that you're still subscribed to my channel. Oh, let's see. Sandy asked they're cool toned. They're like neutral cool tone. Yes. Thanks, girl. It's my natural. This is like what my hair normally looks like without all my crazy colors. But be prepared to be sick of me, guys, because we back, baby. So I'm going to try to be more active on YouTube, more active on TikTok, Instagram. I really want to make it a point to give you guys more content because you guys have been asking for it and I've neglected you for over a year. So I'm sorry. But we're back. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, subscribe. Check in the description box for everything that we talked about today. Let me know what you guys are interested in, what you guys want to talk about in the next video. Let me know too if you guys want a like best of 2024 or like a products that came with me in 2025. I've got empties out the ass. So much stuff. Whatever you guys want to see, let me know. I agree, Tracy. You all need to make sure your notifications are turned on. And thank you guys for not forgetting about me because I see so many like familiar faces in the chat and it's so nice that you guys didn't forget about me. So I appreciate all of you. I'm glad to be back and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye!